Nothing seems to be the cure. How much can someone on a few? And I finally go from all you finally settle down. With a man who didn't move as quick as a train rolled in town. I finally had to face the hard times I let go. Lovely news and ocean I drowned. I told you in the dream last night you had me down dreams and last night. They knew you had me restless by a cold pain. Who'd have thought she was ruining your whole damn family chain? I got a call from Mama back then. I wish you didn't count me. I wish you didn't go out. Smoking cigarettes in the kitchen, Tom and Jerry's on the phone on the television. She always sat under the oak tree, saying, God, I miss you. God, I miss you. But when you home, even God didn't pay us home. No matter where you're at, we'll always find a way back. We'll always find a way. We'll always find a way. Baseball in the fall with a warm love. Believe my dream was a good stuff. And shoes still hang on the top line. Say I don't miss it, but I know. Called you in my dreams last night. You had me down and playing by super tight. Broken poison teeth and still strong. Your man, your man, your man, cold. smoking in the ocean. In the cut off all the lights, the bills will never pay. Stealing all the power from the niggas on the high. Forest leaving. Once in my life, I'm gonna see you. You won't smile, as I always do. Baby, you love, baby. I was alone. Wish I didn't, but I do. But I just in my mind. Reached out, but it's only dying.
So this camera's a bit annoying because it's perfect on my road bike, which is very relaxed geometry. But this one is way more aggressive. So with the same camera position, I can either see sky and almost no handlebars, or handlebars and computer and barely any sky, which is usually what happens because I forget to adjust it higher. So I put it higher today. I think it looks okay on the preview, but I had to turn off the tilt correct because sometimes it gets it wrong. And then I can't fix it. If I try and rotate it in the app, it just crops the corners and then it gets way too zoomed in. So I bought this for doing darkroom work and just documenting everything I do in the studio in the darkroom because I wouldn't need my hands. And I thought it'd be cool to do some POV on the bike. It's really windy and the wind muff on this sucks, so probably sounds like shit. So I tried it on here and I just can't get it to work. So I just picked up the Insta360 X5 that I'm going to try. I just haven't ordered the tail mount kit yet, and because I ride solo all the time, that's what I'm going to put on it, and mainly just record from the back. And I'll wear this in the same spot now, and then I can kind of cut in and out of the forward-facing clips so you're not staring at my ass the whole time. It's got a pretty wide angle with the regular cyclists using it on the tail mount, so I can only imagine how many times the camera's going to add 10 pounds to me. It's a bit narrow for a bike and a car in some spots, but the bike paths are so slow. And as much as cyclists are assholes, guilty, when people walk on the path, they pay no attention. And my thumb's not strong enough to ring a bell all the time, even though I definitely have one on my bike. I'm following all the rules. I just can't see it right now. Got that John Cena paint job. There's no path I'm following today. I'm just trying to go as long as I can without stopping somewhere. The one time I really missed, well, several times, I really miss having a road bike is when you start going downhill in a flat area.
I'll go what he said, he'd rather be gone and dead than living like those mad folks in town. I can't take this soul with me. If I go, I'm going quickly. Keep those heavy eyes, 3 hands proud. Oh, now
I wasn't paying enough attention there to do that properly. Wasted a bunch of energy. I was mid-thought, that's why. So the reason I hate having this bike sometimes on a road like this, where it starts to go downhill real smoothly, my legs just spin and spin, and I'm not a good spinner, so I'll get up like 100 RPM, and then it just kind of feels like lumpy, and I don't enjoy it, and the watts still go way down. And I have no idea if it's because this bike also has 165 cranks, and I've never ridden that before until this year when I got this, and my other one's 172 and a half, and it definitely feels on Gatto Park rides that I'm doing a lot of over the top hip flexion work and then leg extension as I finish coming over the top from like 12 to 3, and it feels inefficient on the harder rides, but maybe that's just because they're hard. But this also has higher gearing than normal, because I know, well, I have a desire, I'd love to be able to skid and ride no brakes, but I can't, and don't want to put in the effort right now to try and learn how, so. But I am absolutely obsessed with just hearing nothing but the tires on the road and the chain. The only reason I'm kind of okay with having 28 mil tires on here. Otherwise, I miss my Specialized with the 25s, because it's all I ever knew outside of a mountain bike. And I got used to whether or not it was faster, especially on roads here. These roads are fine, but almost every other road I go on is way bumpier. And so I don't actually believe that 25s are the fastest option, but they feel like it. It just feels stiffer, like this one does, but it doesn't bother me. And so if I'm going 20 kilometers an hour and I feel fast, I like that more than going 30 and feeling sluggish. So a lot of it is feel and aesthetics. Fortunately now I have this computer, so it's reminding me that I suck, and that sucks too. I don't know where I'm going, but I kind of hate the parkway past here because it's long gradual uphills right in between a standing climb and just mashing it, and I'd like to get a good overall distance in my hour or whatever I do today. No rhyme or reason, I just like going for somewhere around an hour. I think I kind of look at crit racing as something that could be fun one day to try, and so that kind of lines up with liking to be on a bike, getting a longer workout, but still getting to push pretty hard. So a 4.5 hour ride, no thanks. So I actually meant to turn there. There's a cute girl on a bike, so I forgot. I'm gonna try and go to Sandy Hill. I wish I had slope gradient measured on here. I kind of just look at the wattage and the speed and see if it feels respectable. That was still 25K at 400, so I don't know what it means. I just like numbers that get bigger. Please don't hit me, car. Respect. At some point, once I'm consistent enough on here, I'll try and follow some sort of a training type plan and get back into the gym to work on strength. But not till I'm actually on this 4 days a week regularly. Otherwise, what I do is I overplan, come up with the absolutely perfect training plan, do all the research, get all excited, and then realize I've been neglecting my photography stuff. So I'll start doing that, and then next thing you know, I got no time to ride, and I can't follow my plan, and then I'm all sad because I'm not following a plan or getting fitter, which is like probably the most common mentality out there among all people, including NARPs. Sorry, I'm holding up traffic. Sorry, everyone. The path's too slow. Give me a downhill. There we go. You're welcome, everybody. I also wish I could go on a flat road for the whole ride, just for the average speed. I don't know how runners do it. I'm so heavy-footed, biggest heel striker in the world. If there's a bone behind your heel, that's what I would strike with first on a run. Just a platypus, fat platypus. But doesn't require any investment other than whatever shoes are marketed to you, which is just amazing. And if you get more and more into running, you just kind of buy more gels, shorter shorts, and the newest shoes, which never get too expensive. So props to them. I would if I could, but you can't go fast when you're on. Oh yeah. That's 130 RPM. Feels not too bad, actually. Yeah, that felt nice. I don't have many friends to ride with, so talking to this thing's kind of feel like Joaquin Phoenix in The Robot, or Doll, or whatever it is. I also have a fucked up looking collarbone, so pretty much twins. The Joker and the Jokester. I'm not a gravel guy, so I'm gonna head back, go check out Sandy Hill. We're 27 minutes in, so close to half done, but if I feel good and don't go crazy, I'll go longer because it feels nice today. It's also a little cooler, which helps. I need to go on the road again. On the road again. Don't hit me, fuckers. Ooh, that's a headwind. kind of depressing because when I was riding from Manotick into work in Centertown, that was like 45 minutes of riding on a good day. Probably 55 minutes of total time because there are a lot of lights that I either couldn't burn through or just wasn't ready to. I do it a lot differently now, unfortunately for other people. But those rides were averaging 28 to 30K an hour, and maybe once on a 45 minute to an hour-ish ride in the last few months of being in the city have I actually come close to that speed. I'm usually 25 to 27, and it's depressing. But oh well. There's a hill I just bombed down a minute ago, which means this won't be fun. Plus a headwind. Fucking great. This is where you start counting down from 30 slowly to distract yourself for the approximate length of the climb. Fuck this. It's you, me, and Zach Brown today. Zach Bryan. Cars often have your best interests at heart. Not often, but a lot. But I hate it because now it's awkward because I'm way off to the side and he's not passing me. Like, this is the sign. If I'm not taking up the lane, go for it. Most people probably wouldn't agree with that. Most people can suck a dick. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My father's gay. If you don't know Seinfeld, don't listen to that. He'd be sad. Oh my god, he's still behind me. Fuck. So annoying. my heart always gets the best of me, because in a situation like that, I know I could stay on my side of the lane. There he goes, finally passing me now. And that was like 5 minutes. That black truck in the roundabout, if it's black, looks like it, I'm colorblind. I know I could keep my speed and funnel into that roundabout. I wouldn't hit him. I'd be off to the side, but he might not know that. And I don't want to scare him, make him hate people. If he's gonna hate me, it's because he has to stop at red lights. So I end up going a little slower, just to kind of half signal. You're not gonna hit me, don't worry. No lawsuit on your hands. Just a man of the people, you know? Every time I go here past the Prime Minister's house, or the main one, they're all the cottage these days, classic. But I look at all the cars that are parked kind of nearby, and I just wonder how many have people sitting inside for the entire day, just keeping an eye on things, like that Crash Test Dummy song. Keep an eye on things when I'm gone. Keep a lid on things. I've got about 5 different pairs of short bib shorts, I guess they are. No full bibs. Weirds me out. And they all fit a bit different. I got a pair of XLs from Sport Check. They're huge, but comfy. And then I got a few pairs of different styles of double XL from Decathlon. Just they have the varying prices based on like cushion quality and other bullshit. So I got a few different ones, and they all fit like they're medium or large. They're a nightmare to get on. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to get next. But I don't want to buy into some bougie brand, because I really don't think they're going to be that much better. I just need the right size. I don't ride long enough for it to matter. But the combination of bib shorts plus jean shorts has interesting effects on the old Tate McRae. And I'm not sure if it's the seams on the jeans or not, but I mainly wear them for pockets and belt loops, because I've got my whole repair kit and some tools. On this bike I got a big pedal wrench to use as my wheel nut wrench, and if necessary. I don't have a backup or a smaller one yet, so I have all these things to keep. And then my bike lock's also in a little holster that goes on the belt, and I got my speaker playing my Zach Bryan. That's clipped onto the belt too, so kind of necessary. And there's no better way to connect it all without having a backpack or a chest strap. That's where my camera goes anyway, so I keep the little mini fanny pack type thing on, which has its own belt, but doesn't fit through the loops on my shorts. I got 2 belts, baby. Strapping. But realistically, I should find a solution, so I can just go bib shorts right touching the seat, no denim in between. Sometimes it's a little spicy when you hop in the shower after, so you feel the burn. Got a hole in the ozone layer, or the zone of the O, you know? Oh, it's technically 20 minutes left. Let's not scare the bus. Where to? feels good today, but feels slow. Oh, we got no roads. Interesting fishtail. Never had that before. Kind of flat. Oh my god. I think I got another flat somehow. Almost lost the whole back end under me on that turn. Fuck. I got a leak of some sort. Oh, she's probably fucked.
Hanging from a stitched up hill.